All right, so we are going to go over a couple of these problems so that you guys know what you're doing when you get here on your own. So these are multi-step problems. So it says 4 boys and 5 girls went to the movies together. Between them, they had $120 to spend. So we know that we had 4 boys and 5 girls. They had $120 to spend. The tickets cost $8 each. How much money did they have to buy refreshments? So it's basically asking how much money did they have left? Okay, you're going to see I give you hints here. I expect you to use them. Okay, this is a multiple step problem. First, we have to figure out how many kids actually went to the movies. So if it was 4 boys and 5 girls, we know that 9 kids went to the movies. Okay, we got that part. Second step, we have to multiply the ticket cost for each kid. Each ticket costs $8. So we have to do 9 kids times $8 for the cost of tickets. And we're going to see how much they spent this way. That is $72. Okay, that's $72, but we're not done there. It says, how much money did they have to buy refreshments? They started with $120. They've spent $72. I need to know how much they have left. So I have to do 120, what they started with, minus 72. That's how much they've spent so far on just their movie tickets. Okay, so I'm going to have to make this a 1, this a 10, which is 8. This is 0, this an 11, which is 3, okay? So, I'm sorry, which is 4. 11 minus 7 is 4, oh goodness. So I know that they had $48 left to spend on refreshments, okay? So really important that we look at the whole problem and we look at the hints that are given. Okay, the hints are there to help you. Okay, let's look at the next question here. The next question says, a gym teacher has $250 to spend on volleyball equipment. So that's how much they have, $250. Okay, they have that. She buys 4 volleyball nets for $28 each. So the nets are $28 each, and she buys 4 of them. So I'm going to have to multiply that by 4, okay? Volleyballs cost $7 each. How many volleyballs can she buy? Well, in order to figure out how many volleyballs she can buy, I need to know how much money did she spend on the nets first. So the first thing I have to do is I have to take the cost of the nets and I need to multiply it by as many nets as she purchased. Okay, and if I do that, I know that she spent $112 just on nets, okay? This is what she spent just on volleyball nets, okay? So now I need to know how much did she have left? She started with $250. She spent $112 on nets. So this is what she started with, and she spent $112 on nets. So I know that she has $138 left. She has $138 left, but I'm still not done. I need to know how many volleyballs she can buy. The volleyballs are $7 each. So now I need to take that 138 and I need to divide it by 7. So now I'm going to have an even bigger problem. 138 divided by 7. And let's see how it works out. I'm going to do my friendly numbers, 1, 2, 5, and 10. And I know I'm working with the number 7. 7 times 1, 7 times 2, 7 times 5, and 7 times 10. I get 7, 14, 35, and 70. So the closest to 138 without going over is definitely going to be 7 times 10 is 70. subtract, I get 68. What's going to be the closest to 68 without going over? That's going to be 35. Subtract 33. What's the closest to 33 without going over? That's going to be 7 times 2, which is 14. $19. Closest to 19 without going over? 7 times 2, which is 14. 9 minus 4 is 5. Okay, is 5. So when I add these up, I have to add my friendly numbers up. 10, 5, 2, and 2. I know I have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 with a remainder of 5. Okay, a remainder of 5. So I say right here, my hint says that I need to round down. So 19 with a remainder of 5 is actually going to get me what? 19, okay? Because I'm going to go ahead and say, nope, I don't have enough for those other volleyballs. I don't have enough. I can only purchase 19.